I want you to picture this scene. I'm 17, almost 18 years old, and I'm just getting a little bit comfortable texting girls, and they're actually replying to me for the first time in my life. I'm about to go on some dates. So imagine I've got a date booked and we're gonna go meet in town center at a cafe, get some coffee and just walk around. And imagine the date is booked 3 days from now on Friday. Do you think I would have left it there? Or do you think younger me would have been one of those guys, maybe like yourself, who would have continued to keep on texting her? So hey, what are you doing right now? And she just replies with a one-word answer. TV, Netflix, eating. And then a small message after that. WBU, like what about you? Oh yeah, she replied, okay. And she asked me the question as well. Yeah, I'm just, and of course I knew at that point, I'm not gonna like tell her that I'm playing video games or whatever I was really doing, like fapping or something. I'm not gonna, oh I'm fapping by the way, I'm on page 63 of up right now. I was gonna tell her, so, oh, you know, I'm in the gym, it's chest day today. It's having that kind of conversation where you ask her what she's doing and she asks you what you're doing and you have this like friendly conversation. Is that truly, answer this question, is that truly gonna increase her attraction into you? Do you think that the guy who's actually good with girls, and I'm sorry to discuss you, but maybe the guy who has been with the girl that you've got a crush on, maybe the guy that she's currently waiting to text her back and he's taking a while, you know, the guy that your crush is chasing, is he texting her, hey, what are you up to? I'm just watching TV. Like, I mean, he might send her like a WYD text, like what you doing, in more of like, you know, a sexual tone of like, yeah, what are you doing? Come over, something. But you've probably seen this around you, that the guy that the girls actually go for aren't taking as much of an interest in them. And what's interesting is that the girls are taking an interest in these guys, and these guys aren't really ever answering the question that they ask. You know, I've got like such a weird piece of advice. It's like a tip that you can follow, which sounds so silly, but it works like such a crazy amount. Never answer a question of hers that's gonna kill the conversation. So just quickly for this tip, just when a girl texts you and she says, oh, hey, how are you? The thing is, you can be like 99% of other guys and be like, yeah, good, and how are you? And now you're just having a boring, stale, normal conversation with her. What you can do, which sounds so socially uncalibrated, but it works so much more effectively, is that if she does ask you some kind of question, or she leads the conversation down into a path which is gonna destroy some of your mysteriousness, and it's gonna lead into some boring part of the conversation. Oh, so how many brothers and sisters do you have? What you can simply do is just not reply to that question. Take a little bit of time and then just change the conversation. So your text history might be her saying, oh, so do you have any brothers or sisters? You don't reply for an hour or two, and then you reply with something like, let's get coffee tomorrow. It sounds silly, and a lot of guys will never attempt this, but that's maybe because a lot of guys don't realize just how important it is to be mysterious to the girl that you want to attract. Because let's see it from their perspective. And I'm not talking about, you know, what some girls on YouTube or TikTok say that they want from guys. Yeah, I just want a guy who opens up and communicates. What a girl says, especially in front of a camera or in front of other people, is not always what she truly wants. A lot of girls will openly, happily with a smile say like, yeah, I just want a nice guy, and then... So first of all, the videos that you've seen of girls even saying what they want, sometimes, or a lot of the times, aren't even truly what they want. Let's actually look at it from her primal brain. Imagine a woman as a cave woman, primal, animalistic, no social conditioning whatsoever. Because our brains are relatively the same as the caveman days. So she has these primal desires inside of her. What are they? Well, of course she wants a strong, masculine man who can provide and protect for her. And how can she tell that he is this strong and masculine man? Sure, she could, you know, she could look at you and see, okay, oh, he is strong, he goes to the gym, nice. But you know, one of the greatest assets, one of the best things that happens in a woman's mind for you, that you're probably ruining with every girl that you speak to. Women's minds have a lot of fantasy. If she likes you, she will fantasize about you. And if she does not know what you're currently doing, most of the time, she will fantasize about you way more positively, way better than what you're actually doing. Her perspective of you, if she likes you, right? If you're some chump who's like, she's not replying to, then obviously like this isn't gonna help. But if she does have like a little bit of crush on you, maybe if she's met you for some dates, maybe if you've like kissed her or held her hand, or you've got it even more serious and intimate than that, if she does actually like you, trust me when I say that she is fantasizing about you just through the day, and she's wondering what you're doing. In the primal caveman days, you left the cave, and she's thinking of, I was gonna say the dinosaurs that you were beating up, but I don't think dinosaurs were, but you know, she's thinking of like, what if he gets hunted down by a saber-toothed tiger? No, he'd survive. Yeah, he'd survive. What if there's another caveman who's aggressive? No, he'd probably win because I've seen him fight. And if we just translate that to the modern day, and she, again, the caveat is that she likes you, well then she's thinking, wait, what is he doing right now? He's finished work, he's not replied just yet. Is he with other girls? No, he'll just be with his friends. I wonder which friends he's with. Maybe he's at the gym building muscle, but what if girls are looking at him when he's in the gym building muscle? Who is he messaging right now? And of course, you know, these thoughts are kind of a little bit negative, especially for her, you know, mental sake. But this is usually the dynamic of a woman who really, really looks up to, respects, and values the man that she has in mind. She will fantasize about you and what you're doing as long as you stay mysterious. But But imagine if she was gonna fantasize about you. Imagine if she was gonna think that you're doing these amazing things, and then you send her that dreaded message. Oh, hey, what you up to? I'm just watching TV right now. Fantasy destroyed. Mystery gone. Oh yeah, he's just watching TV. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm watching TV too. But just before you sent that text, or maybe you met her in person and she said, oh, what did you do today? And you just blindly answer the question. Oh yeah, so today I woke up at 8 and then I went to the gym and I did some training and I did this and did this and this. Mystery destroyed. So I want to give you some actual like practical tips, like sentences that I personally say that you can kind of, maybe don't steal them exactly, but make them like your version of them. And I'll give you a disclaimer that before I'm gonna tell you of some stories where, I've remained mysterious and I've said like, the right thing to a girl, it is gonna sound cringe when it's like me talking to you on the camera. Do you know what I mean? Like oftentimes when I try and give real practical tips, especially about dating and flirting, it always feels kind of cringe and uncomfortable because I'm not here with a woman right now. If maybe like, I wouldn't do this, but like if I recorded a video of me and my girl flirting, then that would be different. So I'm gonna tell you just logically in a dry sort of way of what I say and somewhat of how I say it. And so you can just kind of, grasp an idea, but just understand that it's not gonna seem anywhere near as like good as it probably would be if it was actually with, some woman that I'm flirting right here, right? So for example, in 2021, let's say through the COVID lockdowns, there's a girl that I matched with on Tinder. She's picking me up from my place and we're just gonna go drive and like listen to music. So she picks me up and we're driving over there and she said, oh, so what did you do today? And I already know what to kind of answer because I'm thinking, okay, I'm not gonna tell her the truth. Yeah, I woke up at 5 and then I was, I'm on a dopamine detox, so I just don't really consume any bad dopamine. So then I had a cold shower because cold showers increase dopamine, which is really good. That Andrew Huberman said that it's really good. Then I brushed my teeth. I didn't floss in the morning because I floss at night and you don't really need, obviously I'm not gonna answer like that. Even if I did some fun stuff, right? So yeah, I went for a big run with a weighted backpack and then I set up my gym rings on the tree. It's like, it's not that attractive when you tell her. So again, this girl asks, what did you do today? My answer, I'm laying back. It sounds cringe when you, oh yeah, I was like this guys. I was such an alpha male, but like, hopefully you can find some value in this. I'm like pretending to be way more cooler than I actually am. I'm actually a bit of a geek. But I'm like laying back, arms up here in the car. So what did you do today? Bits. And she laughs like, haha, bits? What do you mean you did bits today? Yeah, I did bits today. And then like, she's like laughing about it. Go on, tell me. And then, okay, we move. And I grab my phone, change the song and the playlist or whatever. Boom, test passed. And it sounds silly and you're probably thinking, well, I can't reply to a girl when she says, what did you do today? And I just say bits. That's like at least my vibe that's worked for me is I can answer with like a very short sentence of one word. Let's give you another one with the same question. Okay, what did you do today? If you answer this question honestly, that's a mystery killer. Oh yeah, today, okay. So we know we're not gonna answer it directly. But she says, what did you do today? And you look at her and say, guess. I don't know, you just went to work. And just look at her and just give her like a little grin. That. And she's like, what are you laughing about? What did you do? What? Nice. Now you're getting somewhere, because if you just answered it, yeah, I went to work, yeah, I work at that show. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough, and yeah, and then you say, oh, what did you do? Oh, yeah, I just went on Netflix too. But you can literally just look into her eyes and just say, guess. And whatever she guesses, just keep looking and just almost laugh as if she's totally oblivious to what you really did. Like she's so off. Just that, she's gonna be thinking about 50 different things that you did today. That's powerful.